Hey guys, it's Joshua here. Thanks for stopping by. If you find yourself struggling to land in Google and the search results, or if you could stand to appear a little higher on the page in the search engines, I think you're going to be very excited with what I have to offer you. As you may know, I've been developing and designing websites for over 10 years now, and I've been helping pet sitters improve their search engine rankings and improve their websites for quite some time. I'm also the one responsible for my wife's pet sitting business website, Alicia's Animals, where in our first year out, we hit that elusive six-figure mark in pet sitting sales. And the majority, 99% of our business comes from the search engines. So I've been able to figure out what makes Google happy and what makes the user happy. And what you're going to discover is it's usually one and the same. So after hearing over and over again a lot of the same problems that pet sitters seem to be struggling with, I decided to take the top 3 problems, the core issues, and spell them out for you in a 30-minute podcast with a 4-page workbook. So let me give you a brief rundown about what these 3 segments are. The first thing you want to focus on is your web host. The second thing is your website builder. And the third is thinking like your visitor. Now let's take each one a step at a time. Your website host. Many people incorrectly believe that as long as they have a place online and a place where somebody can type in their domain name or click on a link and have their website show up on the internet, that their web host's job is done. Unfortunately, the responsibility of a web host is so much greater than that. And if you just stop there, you're naturally going to continue to fight with Google. If that's all you rely on your web host for, you're never going to appear where you want to or where you could in Google. And you're going to see why it's so important that your web host provides you so much more than just that ability, and how to make it work for you and with you, because you're already paying it to do some work. And let's not have it stop there. So in the worksheets, you're going to be able to put your web host to the test and see how it stands up. The second thing is your website builder. Now again, this is where some pet sitters fall short, because they will load up a builder and choose a template and start manipulating the design elements, push publish, visit the site online, and think that everything looks good. And it might look good to them. It might look excellent to you. The problem is that simply a search engine, Google for example, they don't see your website the way you and I see it. They view the code. So when you're designing it from the front end with that visual editor, your web builder is going to take all of that design and translate it into code. So you better hope that it translates it the way Google wants to. And again, in the podcast, you're going to hear exactly what makes a good web builder and exactly why they may be messing things up for you behind the scenes and you don't even know it. So the third and final element you need to focus on is simply thinking like your visitor. So, for example, I ask pet sitters this all the time, and I'm always excited by the answer. Why do you have the exact pages on your website that you have? Think about the handful of pages you have on your website and ask yourself, why those pages? Why those exact pages? You'll see where I'm going with this. There's a way that you can give your users exactly what they want, and this doesn't include keyword research, but you're going to discover the one question to ask yourself that will get the ball rolling, and you are going to make your users happy, and in turn, you're going to wind up making Google happy. It's all spelled out in this 30-minute podcast with this 4-page workbook. So scroll down, read what I have for you, and I look forward to watching your pet sitting business achieve success in the search engines.